Alright, so in today's video, we're going to solve using algebra of all operations with equations. Okay, so we're going to do add, subtract, multiply, and divide, just to give you some quick reminders here. Okay, remember, here we have x minus 12. Okay, so remember, you're going to draw a line down the middle of your equal sign. And remember, your goal is to get x all by itself. X is what you want by itself. So we need to make 12 get lost. But what kind of 12 is it? Well, it's a negative 12. So what is the opposite of a negative 12? The opposite of a negative 12 is a positive 12. So if we add 12 to one side, we now have to add 12 to the other side. Okay? Remember, the side with x, the side with the variable, we're going to get rid of it. A negative 12 and a positive 12 cancel each other out. That's good though, because x wanted to be all by itself. Now, a negative 5 plus 12 would be a negative 7. So my final answer here is x equals negative 7. Okay, that's how we do subtraction. Let's do a reminder of how we're going to do an addition problem. Okay, here we see negative 15 equals n plus 4. Remember, we're going to draw a line down the equal sign and we're going to locate that variable, that letter first. And our letter here is n. We want n to be all by itself. So we have to get rid of whatever with the n. Well, positive 4 is with the n. So what is the opposite of a positive 4? A negative 4. What you do to one side, you have to do to the other side. So if you're minusing 4 on this side, you now have to minus 4 on this side. A positive and negative of the same number cancel each other out. And all we're left is with n on this side. Okay, now we have a negative 15 minus 4, or we could say negative 15 plus a negative 4 makes a negative 19. So negative 19 equals n. All right, so that's a review on how to do adding and subtracting. Now let's take a look of multiplying and dividing. Remember, when you see x with a fraction, that means you are dividing. Remember, when you see a number and a variable together, over here like the 7y, that means you are multiplying, okay? So, same as last time, we're going to draw a line down the equal sign. It says x over 12. Remember, the over, the fraction bar, this is a symbol of division. So the opposite of dividing by 12, remember we're going to do the opposite, is multiplying by 12. Okay? So that's going to get rid of it on this side. If we multiply by 12 on this side, which it got rid of it, we're now going to multiply by 12 on the other side. Because remember, the opposite of dividing is multiplying. Okay, we got x all by itself. And now we have negative 3 times 12, which is negative 36. So x equals negative 36. And remember, check yourself, see if it makes sense. Is negative 36 divided by 12 negative 3? Yes. Okay. Remember here on this one, let's do this last one. This one's multiplying. When there's nothing in between the number and the variable, the letter, it means we are multiplying. Okay. So we're still going to draw our line down. And we know that the opposite of multiplying by a 7 would be dividing by a 7. So 7 divided by 7 cancels out because it leaves you with just one y, which we already have. So if we divide by 7 on this side, we now have to divide by 7 on this side. And 84 divided by 7 is 12. Therefore, y equals 12.